This is Mike Oakes with Earthworks. We are on a patio pad in the backyard. We're going to redo the existing pad. So we're going to leave a good portion of it down. We just had a lot of failure out here. So they had an existing wall block, an attempt at a footer. So with a footer, it's called a footer because it needs to be a foot deep, not a foot wide. It could be anything, but as long as it's a foot deep, that's usually why it's called a footer. In this case, they only had 2 inches of crush or concrete underneath the crush, and then the wall block was sitting right on top of that. So it literally just, it didn't do anything besides fail. So we had a lot of settling out here. The patio that you see Jeff and Antonio right now picking up, this is all going to drop down. So we'll have a 12-foot planter bed on the far right-hand side, and we'll do a 4-foot by 3-foot step. And then there'll be a double step coming down off the existing pavers or the patio up top. And then over here, the same thing, we'll have 1 step down. And all this, instead of being so high right now and having such a great pitch, we're gonna make this a little bit more level. Add a step in so it's not pitched like the backyard, because in this backyard we're super steep. So we're just kind of making sure everything's level here. So when you're sitting here, you don't have your drinks spilling over, you're not falling over. There's a lot of failure out here, like I said. So we had an existing seating wall that was not tied into the pavers, and then we also had columns that weren't tied into the seating wall, which was not tied into the pavers. So everything just kind of was moving and had giant gaps everywhere. The columns just weren't doing it for these people. So they gave us a call, had us come on out here. So that's what we're going to do. Within this next week, we should have all this pretty much regraded, the planter beds in, the steps in, and look like we were never even here.